So you don't need a business partner to start a business, but you do need that second person in your business, whether they are a part of your team as an employee or as a business partner, in order to really scale to its highest potential. What's going on, everybody? Jorge Contreras here. And in this podcast episode, I'm going to be talking about how to find a business partner. Now, to clarify, do you need a business partner in order to start a short-term rental business? The answer is no. Now, whenever you do want to scale a business to its highest potential, you want to look at some of the examples that we have, right? Apple, one of the biggest, most profitable businesses today in the last few decades. They had Steve Wozniak, who was the integrator, and Steve Jobs, who was the visionary. And together, they are a force to be reckoned with, and they built Apple to what it is today. So you don't need a business partner to start a business, but you do need that second person in your business, whether they are a part of your team as an employee or as a business partner, in order to really scale to its highest potential. And there is a book out there. It's called Rocket Fuel, and it talks about the visionary and the integrator. So let me describe the two personalities. The visionary typically has a lot of ideas, all the relationships. If there is something that's missing in the business, they can find a person that can bring it. They are a risk taker. They will jump off a mountain and build an airplane on the way down. And they always have a lot of ideas. And the integrator is typically more process-oriented, structured, detailed, organized. They are not as risk averse. They like to be very calculated. And so the visionary, like if you can imagine, right, if all businesses had to do with putting a lot of, collecting as much water in buckets as possible, then the visionary would be really good at putting water in the bucket. But the integrator makes sure that there's no holes in the bucket. Does that make sense? So the visionary will make it and the integrator will keep it. And so I personally have started a lot of businesses with business partners. In fact, on a lot of my Airbnbs, I have business partners as well. And they handle all the operations, all the detail, all of the day-to-day communications, overseeing the management, handling payroll, taxes, the legal, and so on and so forth. So where can you find a business partner if you're looking for a business partner? Well, in the Real System Education, we have a lot of students, right? We've had over 3,000 students go through our coaching program, and we've had a ton of students who have actually partnered with each other and have built these massive six-figure and multiple six-figure Airbnb empires, and they met in the Real System. Now, you can also find a potential business partner at meetups. There's a platform called meetup.com, and you can go on there and sign up for all these different groups that have the interest that you're interested in, right? And then those groups will create virtual or in-person events, and then boom, that's where you can meet people. For the CFO of our company, who's had a huge role in helping us grow and keep and be more profitable, I actually met him at an event just about 9 months ago. So again, I've met business partners at live events, at workshops, at other educational events where I'm a student. And so like you're not going to find a business partner possibly like at a bar or at a strip club, right? That's probably not where your business partner is going to be. You want to go to personal development events, real estate investing events, like in locations where they are serving the interests that you have. If you want to become a successful Airbnb entrepreneur, guess what? Go to real estate events, go to Airbnb events. When you join the education programs, you're going to find the right people there. Okay. Now, both people are equally important in the business, the visionary and the integrator. Like I said, you don't need both to start a business, but if you truly want to grow and scale, it's really difficult to be excellent at both, right? And again, if you try to chase two rabbits at once, you will catch neither. So ideally, you want to find that person that's really good at what they do, and you stick to what you're good. I remember once a friend asked me, "Hey, Jorge, should I work on my weaknesses or should I focus on my strengths?" And my response was, well, why not double down on your strengths and delegate, automate, hire out whatever you are not very good at. And that is how you truly grow and scale a business. With that being said, guys, that is it for this episode. Wanted to keep it short and sweet. Make sure you guys check out the descriptions and the link below. I got an upcoming free webinar on how to make 10K a month on Airbnb in 90 days or less without owning real estate. And make sure you guys also check out my YouTube as well as my Instagram. That being said, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.